Hi Capricorn, this is Ciao with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for 2025. I will use Love Oracle, Divine Messages Oracle, amongst other decks for your reading for the year ahead. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just get down to your reading. From the Ideal Tarot, I do have the Nine of Cups. Now this is a very positive card. So whatever hard work you have put in the past few years, you're going to be amply rewarded. Maybe you're also going to be someone who is going to be a bit hassled because this card means that you have to adapt. You also have to learn new things, upgrade your skills. You know, there are those situations when someone could upset the apple cart and you have nothing else to do but then redo the task, redo the work. Someone could disturb you. There could be a change in your living condition. Yet, this is also giving you a chance to learn something new. Home improvements are also very likely for Capricorns this year. Incidentally, you're also being asked to think quickly, make the most of the decent start. I think shopping trips are going to be there throughout this year for Capricorns. Let's just keep this aside. The final days of December stepping into 2025, I do have the King of Cups. Possibly in those final days, you were someone who was dealing with a lot of paperwork, technical matters. Perhaps you were also someone who was offering good advice to others around you. Or maybe some Capricorns, you were discussing issues with a doctor, healer, or a medical professional. You know, this card is also telling you to find alternatives and solutions to the problems that you may have encountered. Sometimes we tend to curse fate but then count your blessings. Perhaps you found yourself in situations where your family wasn't very supportive but others were. So work was something which was uppermost of your mind. Some tasks may have been done quickly, one after the other. Obstacles to overcome this year or the challenges, I do have the Seven of Pentacles. Certainly you have to plan for your future, but this is in the challenge position, so it could be doubly hard for you to do the same. I think financial issues could also crop up. It could also create a discord in your relationship. Maybe many of you are also going to deal with appraisals on the work front. Perhaps you are going to get peanuts instead of the hike that you desire. Like I said, you could be shopping, so maybe you should invest in real estate, or you also need to invest in jewelry and gadgets. Thankfully, influences, I do have the Strength card. This is a major arcana card. This means that gains are going to be there. Even if there are minor returns, you're also going to benefit on account of people in authority. Government officials are going to be kindly disposed towards you. They are going to help you out for sure. Past dues, unexpected money gains are things which are in the offing in the new year. Maybe there are going to be delays on account of poor internet connectivity or on account of unavailability of equipment, but then you'll find a way out. Recommendation is also going to bring in new clients for you. With the Strength card also, I think you need to be collaborative with the colleagues and co-workers. Maybe you are too set in your ways, but you will realize that you should have paid attention to what they were saying. Other than that, in personal relationships also, Capricorns, I think this is the time to look closely. Maybe you should let go of those people who are taking undue advantage of you. This could be a love or a romantic connection also, where you feel that this person is a player or is stringing you. You know, you do have the capacity to stand firm even if you feel vulnerable. 4 months of the year, January, February, March, April, I do have the Eight of Wands. Now, good news, good tidings are going to be there. Check your mails because there could be offers. And even on social networking sites, I think you should try your luck. January and February are months when you are going to make gains. I think your social circle is also going to widen in the first quarter of the year. Reunions are also on the cards. Sometimes we can't fight fate, Maybe you also need to up your game on the social media. Try not to be pushy with clients in the month of February because that could rub them the wrong way. Again, in the month of March, you should guard your territory because there's jealousy and envy that you have to counter. Knives are definitely going to be sharpened behind your back. In the first 4 months, also, I believe Capricorns, you also need to deal with the restrictions and limitations are there. Maybe people will question the way you are interacting with the prospective clients. They think that something is off about you or that you're being sneaky rather than being upfront. Yet you're going to be proved right for sure. The next 4 months, that is May, June, July, August, I do have the Ace of Cups. This talks about new beginnings, whether with respect to matters of the heart or with respect to career. Financial transactions are going to be the key. Try to keep a cool head. Maybe you're going to be very demanding from clients. You expect them to pay up. You do want your dues. Perhaps you're also going to seek assistance from people in authority who could put this client in his or her place. Keep your emotions in check. Try to walk away from any kind of ugly situation which is going to be unhealthy for you, especially in the month of July. I think there are those times when you feel that you cannot fight destiny. Your home is also going to be a concern. Incidentally, this is also the time when your health could be affected and ego can damage your relationship. So avoid such situations where you end up losing out. I think you're also going to put juniors in their place in case they are expecting you to make allowances. Maybe they are a bit tardy, but you're not going to put up with such tardiness. You expect them to do tasks immediately and pronto. This is also the time when you need to look into home improvements. September, October, November, December, I do have the Emperor card. So carry on doing with whatever you are. Work in progress is going to shape up beautifully. But in case you're going for an interview, I think this isn't the best time. Sometimes, there's also negative energy around you, which means that you could lose out when it comes to opportunities. Maybe you will clear the rounds of interviews, but then there's nothing left for you. So be mindful of that. Also get all your certificates or your CV in order because even if you get an opportunity this year, I think you should be crystal clear so that no one can point finger at you later on. Maybe a question of ethics could arise this year, which could put you in a spot and you will have to rethink your moves. Recognition is also on the cards in the month of September. I think you also need to seek divine intervention in February. You also need to clear your energies in the month of November. I do have this card Parvati from the Kipper deck. There are going to be those moments when cash could be unavailable to you or that you feel that your pockets aren't too deep. So Capricorns, you will do well if you save for a rainy day. Maybe you should also be kindly disposed towards others. An important male figure is going to be there in your life. From the Normand, I do have this card, so seek help from those who are in a position to help you. From the Divine Mistress Oracle, I do have this card, be vigilant. So like I said, you need to keep your ears close to the ground. You need to be extremely attentive. The squirrel always holds up on nuts, so likewise you need to do that to safeguard your future so that you don't fall into that death trap. With respect to your love life, I do have the card thoughts of you fill up my senses. I think you're going to be preoccupied with thoughts of your special someone this year. Maybe yours is an on again, off again relationship, but someone is going to definitely pull at your heartstrings, or it could even be you who is going to be the center of attention. Maybe on account of travel, you could meet some new faces, but you may be disinterested. Again, work-related romance is also a possibility. Maybe you're also dealing with someone who is older than you, could be very bossy with the Emperor card. This person expects you to do as he suggests, so be careful of that. Nevertheless, I do have the card True Love. So, for some of you, this is a romance of a lifetime. Be open and receptive to love. There is also someone who could be stalking you on the social media, or it could even you be Capricorns. There are things which remain hidden. I think you could also pull away from a relationship because you think that your family is going to frown upon that connection. With this card, limitations, impediments, roadblocks, and outside influences, which could be a factor in your relationship. Long distance relationship is also a possibility, but you could not be too keen because of the same. Again, Capricorns, a close friend could also renew his offer of love towards you. But maybe you're not going to be too enthusiastic because you believe that you don't have feelings for this person. Those of you who are married, I think the longevity of your partner could be a concern. Even in the last 4 months of the year, I think you should safeguard your own health. I do have the card Smoke Visions. You need to be realistic about your love life as well as your professional life. There are also going to be messages from your higher self, so pay attention. Ascended Masters has also come up in your reading, so they are going to guide you. They are always there. These are spiritual teachers. I think spiritual ascension is also on the cards. You're hearing messages from spirit like I outlined, so you could be getting those dreams, visions. Past life issues also need to be resolved in 2025 so that you can heal from the past. On that note, Capricorns, I will wrap up this reading. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.